We're counting down the top 5 Hellcat heists ever to be done since the Hellcats release in 2015. From Challenger Hellcats being stolen from the showroom floor, to dealership customers' TRXs being jacked in broad daylight, here's the top 5 Hellcat heists. Number 5. In 2021, a group of 7 individuals pulled up to Cape Coral Dodge in the middle of the night ready to do the Hellcat tutorial. Using just one laptop, they were able to open a TRX, Charger Hellcat widebody, a Wrangler 392, and a Jeep Trackhawk. These weren't just any fly-by-night gangsters. They were professionals. Within minutes, they were able to enter and start these cars with a computer. Before making their getaway to Miami,
5 cars are worth nearly $500,000.
they stopped to refuel at a local gas station, getting caught on camera. But by then, they already disabled the tracking devices and were nowhere to be found. $500,000 worth of Hellcats gone in seconds. Most likely sold in Miami as Striker Hellcats, a term for a stolen vehicle which is resold for 80 to 90% under retail value.
Line Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit.
That value's around $430,000.
They were tracked to Miami.
That's where they became untraceable.
These guys were prepared for sure.
Of course, Gansey questions. How could he have prepared?
I look at it and say, what did I do wrong? How could I have prevented this?
Truth is, he can tell you, these guys knew what they were doing.
And everyone tells me that I've talked to, oh, you got insurance. That's beside the point.
The point is, what they did was wrong.
Don't take anything that doesn't belong to you.
If you see, hear, or know anything, contact Cape Coral Police.
Number 4. At Houston Dodge in the middle of the business day, 3 men pulled up to the dealership lot in a stolen Cadillac and attempted to steal 2 Ram TRXs.
Right past 2 employees.
Very brazen.
The dealership has Flock cameras, which identified the golden Cadillac as stolen. Flock is a license plate recognition camera system. The camera company called the dealership to tell them there was a stolen car on the lot, but the thieves managed to stay undetected. With an employee walking by, they break out a window, climb into the cab, and pull out computers. They were able to start the car without a key.
They approach a customer's TRX, waiting for a service, bust out the window, and start up the truck with just a computer. As employees walk by, these thieves manage to drive off in their new Hellcat truck with no incident. This might be one of the easiest thefts we've ever seen. Number 3. In Middleton, on a Sunday at 4:30 a.m., 2 men hit a used car lots and made away with 2 vehicles.
Reports from Shep Motors to show us what happened.
These stolen silver Corvette and black Dodge Hellcat have put Shop Motors out of about $150,000.
A Corvette ZO6 and a 2023 Challenger Hellcat widebody, right off the showroom floor. The guys then proceeded to do donuts in the dealership's parking lot before getting away with over $150,000 worth of muscle cars. The owner says the Corvette was already sold to the customer, which makes this situation even more disappointing.
It shows the suspects burning rubber and doing donuts on Tribeca Drive. They then drive off with the 2 cars around 4:30 a.m., about 2 hours after the break-in.
To steal the cars, high-performance cars, and do donuts and get away with it, very hard to swallow.
Doug Shep says he was about to sell the silver Corvette.
One of the cars stolen was actually paid for by a customer who was going to pick it up yesterday and actually fly in from out of state. So that hurts. I feel sorry for that customer.
Now Doug and his team are adding pedal locks to all their remaining cars and have hidden the keys away in a safe.
Number 2. 3 Challenger Hellcats stolen right off the lot at Cleveland Dodge.
Off the lot. Now there's a $10,000 reward for any information on where these 3 Challenger Hellcats could be.
3 YNs in Shiesties can be seen trying to find keys to the Hellcats they're about to lick.
The dealership digging into cabinets in search of the keys.
That's the office there, so they broke in through that boarded up piece of glass now.
They quickly find their Hellcats on the lot and manage to hit other cars that are blocking the Hellcats in. The dealership has since offered a $10,000 reward for any info leading to their arrest.
But evidently, stacking a 4,500-pound SUV in front of them and behind them was not enough to
to stop it.
This is the parking spot where one of the Hellcats used to be. In fact, you can still see the tire marks left behind by the thieves. And though the Hellcats are still on the street, Armour is just glad no one was hurt.
Thankfully, none of our employees were here at the cross paths with the folks, so cars can be replaced.
Alliance Police want these people off of the street. They're offering a $10,000 reward for any information that leads to their arrest.
Number 1. In Kentucky, a group of teenagers managed to steal 6 Hellcats in 60 seconds.
From a Somerset, Kentucky dealership. The heist happened at the Don Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership.
Right off the dealership showroom floor at a Dodge dealer. You can see the young thieves jumping like monkeys as they open the doors of the Hellcats.
Hellcats and then drove off. One of the cars had the keys inside. There they go. 5 of those vehicles have been recovered in nearby counties and in Tennessee and Alabama. Police have made 1 arrest in connection with the thefts. 19-year-old Kavies Jones from Alabama.
Since the heist, 5 of the Hellcats have been recovered by police in Tennessee and Alabama, with 1 YNs being arrested. Do you agree with our top 5 list? Which heist do you think was the craziest? Let us know down in the comments, and don't forget, like and subscribe.